Eastside shawty with an attitude, so drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside. She gon' drop it down for a good time, maybe not a long time. She want me to take her on a tour of the south side. Nothing wrong with wildin' out for the one time. Yeah, looking for the thrill and she know it's me, yeah. Close to me now she came, yeah. Sliding through my hands, they love to tell me that I'm famous. Sitting on my shoulders, it's a feeling you can't never get. Different from my ex, man, she don't got it. I know, yeah, you ain't gotta say it. Let me pick your brain, baby, get up in the spaceship. Feel like you in space with me, I know you could take it. Live a little, she a yeah. Eastside shawty with an attitude, so drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside. Alright, okay. Get your cut on the floor, might smear contour. Girl, you fly, condor, white sneaks and velour. Eye contact from across the dance floor. Give me one night, all I got time for. Read your body language, I could tell you wanna let it show. You got a man at home and he too afraid to let you go. You out with your girls, perfect time to show your wild side. Girl, ain't that the reason that you came to the south side? Eastside shawty with an attitude, so drop a pin, girl, I'm tryna find your latitude. Daddy money, yeah, she get it when allowance due. She just wanna wild out. I think it's funny for the thrill, throwing bands is cool. All that money, big house, but the plans fall through. She just wanna take a ride on the south side. On the way, I'ma hit you when I'm outside.
Amstram, gram, piqué, piqué, collégramme. Bourré, bourré, ratatam. Bisous, bisous, tous mes rageux. Instagram, gif et pix, post et like. IGTV qui dérape. Touché, collé, buzz néfaste. Pas de buzz, pas de buzz, pas de buzz. Ta clique sont de sortie, hey. Un décolleté leur suffit à inventer histoire sordide, hey. Pas de buzz, pas de buzz, pas de buzz. Le collet noir que tu... Au flashball, mon gilet jaune reste en backstage. Arrête le rap, t'es trop... Alerte attaque de troll, c'est trop louche. Je me clash parce que je suis trop lourde. J'ai ma Twitter. Y'a des commentaires abusés. Pareil que je suis la cible. Je ne me sens pas visée. Moi je suis une go. Ouais j'ai pas de... Pourtant juste les... Et la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais pour un feat. Oh. Et la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais pour un feat. J'ai du pot dans ma... Mais c'est pas le rap, c'est pas ta matière. Je sais de quoi je parle, j'ai l'art, la manière. Je sais que tu me traques, tu cours à ta perte. Je veux la réussite, la peur me harcèle. Faut de la vigilance que personne m'atteigne. Chacune des rumeurs résonne dans la scène. Tu cherches mes failles, demande à ta mère. Car oui, elle m'écoute. Elle m'écoute avec ta sœur. Quand tu m'insultes, elle a le seum. Je l'inspire car je me défends seule. Oui, elle m'écoute. J'ai dû protéger mes... Certains m'ont pris pour une... Je les laisse parler, je réponds que... La réussite est une fragilité. Ils feront tout pour te limiter. Mon bouclier c'est ma virilité. Hey, yo, j'assume pleinement ma féminité. J'ai des compétences et de l'habilité. C'est pour ça qu'ils veulent entacher ma dignité. Ni la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais ken pour un feat. Ni la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais ken pour un feat. C'est fond, les petites marionnettes bien profondes. Fond, aide la puissant fond. C'est fond, les petites lunettes bien profondes. Fond, trois petits clics et puis son fond.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, how reeking. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Away into the Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got the first points up on the board for Minnesota.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here's Looney. It's good.
He got to the team. I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the more one drive. Right with the second look.
And that's what a coach wants to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Right here. Passes it to Edwards. Over Thompson. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Outside Edwards.
Hey, yo, right here.
Over Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Here's Gobert. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. He hits the second from the line.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot of riding.
Now here's Iguodala.
Knock it down.
And here is DiVincenzo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the lead, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Prince is checked in for Gobert. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Prince outside. Pass to Noel. Off the wide, Minnesota. Here's Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota. Over in the corner, Poole. Again, Golden State.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Not going to go that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. San Francisco. Second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to it?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout players. They have tendencies as well.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Preparing up front, it's Green and Mooney. Jordan Poole is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olin. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
Has always been the case for his offense. The more the better, and it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star.
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
The first one falls.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Thompson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Thompson.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
You gonna shoot, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
He's perfect from the line this time. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Pass to Wiggins. Thompson for three. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way. Down low.
Come to me.
Edwards passes to McDaniels, and it's good. 2 points. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And a great job to get that angle and a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Looney. Here's Curry with the three. Carries it from three-point range. Curry's got himself on the board with three there.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off and go.
Edwards finds Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. Covered by Wiggins.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Green dishes to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
I got yours.
Thompson against Edwards. There's the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Your Warriors Youth Kids team.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And Shaq, what do you think about this?
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit. They look uninspired on the nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. It'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside. Towns and Gobert. That's Conley in at the point guard. Curry gets the bucket.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Conley against Curry. Shoots. Out to Edwards. And there's the pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
And, you know, Conley develops great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up with this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Thompson passes to Looney. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And another 3 for Golden State.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from McDaniel. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. On the wing, Green. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McDaniels. He's trying to get open. The second effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Timberwolves have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. He's off on the second. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Here's Poole. Banked in off the glass. Poole's got his second basket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Almost to the wing. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Payton. Green breaking loose. Payton's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Warriors leading by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Poole. Outside Payton. Pass to Poole. Takes a 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Poole's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break. 10-point lead. Look at the field goal percentage numbers. Tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Into the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time athletes and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Andrew Wiggins out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And there's Iguodala. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's DiVincenzo at the 2. Edwards finds Rivers. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Kuminga. Tight defense on him. Wiggins with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's Prince. The Warriors making the shot.
3.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in for Austin Rivers. Warriors leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now.
Hey, yo.
Here's Curry. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Friends outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pulls it up. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley feeling it out. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got it back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great effort.
Yeah, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it
game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat, what they want to see changed, what could be tweaked, what's terrible, what's great. And for us, it's just like, it helps us to take the game from where it is now to great, the next level where it needs to be.
What are some things that they give you as feedback that you take to the drawing board and kind of the team and say, okay, how can we tweak this? Or is it basically based off community feedback directly from these sessions, or are you looking at stuff and you're like, oh, this is good, they like this stuff, we got to kind of improve this stuff or tweak this stuff based on some of that feedback?
Yeah, it's pretty much all over the board. Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brain's there. They're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23.
Just about at the halfway point of the season. Plenty of games left to watch and so many different ways to watch.
BA, how about this? I can watch any game in the league right now on my phone. That's just unreal. I just love what the NBA has done, making the game accessible anywhere.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram out there with Barnes. Then there's Zion Williamson, then it's Herb Jones, and it's Lee in a shooting guard. Here's Jones. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Murray against Barnes. Here's Lee. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Oliver. Now here's Rozier, guarded closely. Down low. Here's Fox. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Fox. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. Decision, the call will stand.
Timeout, timeout. As much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's New Orleans now. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively. Oh, my goodness.